Hi folks, Dave and Janice back with you on another hike today. This time we are doing Angel's Landing.
At Zion National Park.
We are 325 meters up from where we started right now. And I don't know where we have to go to as far as elevation goes. But we still have a long way to go up before we get to the scary stuff.
And you can see how steep it is because I'm right behind Dave.
And you're not that short. Anyway, we're gonna see what we can do. Hey there, how you doing?
So this is the first bridge we cross at Zion on our way up to Angel's Landing. That's the Virgin River that is everywhere in this area. It looks cold. We are apparently going to be walking up the side of that thing. There's switchbacks all up there. We saw a guy pass us who was actually running it.
Safety is your own responsibility.
Switchback. I cannot imagine what this is like in the summer. I mean, first of all,
Back to back to back.
yeah, it's hot. But yeah, back-to-back people. I mean, it's busy enough and it's mid-December almost, right?
Yeah. That guy passed us on the way up a long time ago, running. Still running.
I don't know if you can see the little people up there. It's the easy part of the trail way down there. And that was still hard. It's a cute little bridge. Looking down the canyon. And we've got this freaking trees in here. This is pretty. Oh, look at this. This is cute. Oh, we're supposed to be quiet. Really cool rock formations here. It comes up. And back in here. Little spot if you had to get out of the rain. And onward and upward. It's quite chilly in this section. This is called, we believe, Refrigerator Canyon. And the temperature has dropped to probably at least 5 degrees Celsius, maybe more. But it's so pretty in here. And right now, it smells like Christmas trees, which is quite appropriate seeing as Christmas is a couple weeks away. This is Walter's Wiggles. Tiny little switchbacks that go all the way up there. All right, I'm heading up. This is how they handle rain water control. Comes down here, underneath there, continues out all the way down.
staircase for the lift.
Yeah. Little piece of art on the way up. And that is way down there. And look at all those crazy people up there walking on Angel's Landing. That's the good news. Almost as far as I'm going, because I am not doing Angel's Landing.
It's a beach. Beach on top of a mountain. Is this where I leave you?
You? Oh, that way.
I'm fine.
It's not in you.
Good knowing you. You too. Okay, so I'm doing the Angel's Landing now. Part with the infamous chain and cliffs and that kind of stuff. There you can see the chain. Time to put this handheld camera away, I think, so we can go with the chain with two hands. The chain is very smooth, well worn. Thanks for waiting.
This is kind of the sketchiest way, actually.
Yeah. I think I want to get down a little lower here. Okay. Okay, we got a chain again. That part was, like the guy said, a little sketchy. I gotta say, I was a bit nervous going through there because there's sand on the rocks. So you have to kind of brush it off with your foot to get good footing. Looking back over there where we came from. Yeah. You do not want to fall off here. Alright, pushing on. Holding on to this chain for dear life. Okay, no chain again. This part's not bad. There's at least something below you to catch you if you do slip. Unlike the other place. My heart is beating. Fast. Hard. Beautiful view down there. Okay, we'll push through here and we're back to having a chain to hang on to again.
Actually, we could have gone right down there, I think. Yeah, be careful right there, guys.
Well, I'm being careful everywhere. I should have mounted this camera on my back, I think. You know, just getting shots of me holding onto a chain. This would not be something, Janice, you would want to be doing. Oh, this is a narrow section. There's a road down there. Where we came up was down there. Little section of hook chain here.
If you'd like to pass us, I'm gonna
Okay.
think about this one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
more chain would be nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. We're in no rush.
I keep telling myself that too, but I think I want to get it over with.
I know that's, yeah. Part of me wants that too.
Slippery section. Thank God for chain. What? Where's the chain? Oh, heart is beating fast now. This is a steep one.
Adrenaline rush, huh?
Makes you know you're alive. Oh, this is, I think, probably the craziest thing I've ever done. Strangely not afraid. That's maybe not a good thing. Maybe I should be afraid up here. Okay. Push to the summit. There's a look down at people descending. Steep staircase here. Getting windy up here. Oh, steps carved in to the rock here. That's cool. No chain. That's not cool. Oh, back to chain. I'm almost at the top. You can see all around me in the background there. One last push to the summit here. So close now. Somehow this tree is holding on up here. All of the roots are exposed, hooked into the rocks. Amazing how it finds a way to survive. It looks quite healthy actually. Well, this is the highest spot here. It's higher than that over there. That's what we came along, that ridge you see down there. Slender section of rock, hundreds and hundreds of feet up in the air. It's absolutely amazing up here. Anyway, mission accomplished. No service up here, so I can't even let Janice know that I made it safely to the top. They'll be down there wondering, because it does take a while to get here, and it's going to take as long to get back. So I better get going. Now is when we want to make sure we maintain concentration the whole way back down. Cannot let my guard down. Some of this I know I'm going to be going backwards down. This part's not too bad, I can go forwards. Look at that, it's almost like I have the mountain to myself. Little chipmunk. What are you doing up here, little guy? He's got no tail. Natural steps here. We're going down backwards. Almost out of battery, so this will cut off at some point. But I think you've got the gist of what this trip is like. So I will see you at the bottom if we do run out. That looks cool. Just gotta go over there. It looks a lot closer than it is. You can tell by the size of the people over there how far away it is and how far down it is. But this is a backwards part. Smooth rock, you just gotta lower yourself with the chain. Well, my battery just died in the GoPro, so that's it for body cam footage. I will see you back over at that lookout over there.
You survived.
I survived and it was a blast.
And it's ending.
There's only one sketchy part on the way up. And I didn't even notice it on the way down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's very close to the beginning there. There's a section between chains.
Oh, right.
Very sloped. And I was a little nervous going across it on the way up, but I didn't notice it, like I said, on the way down. And I was surprised when I came around that corner and saw you there. I didn't know I was that close to the end. I was waiting for that sketchy part to come up. Anyway, glad I did it.
Good.
Thank you. One more stamp.
It's been a long time.
I gotta pick a sticker. So,
I got my husband back.
yeah, I had to leave Janice behind and her daughter. She wasn't quite up to it, but that's fine. I'd rather them have stayed down and not done the final push to the top there.
We still had a good hike up to the base of Angel's Landing, and Dave went out on his own.
Yep, got some decent video, I think, and it was a good life experience. I'm glad I did it, but I'll probably not do it again. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for coming along, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
It's beer time.
It's beer, definite. You earned it.